Today I'll be discussing a very important topic that has the ability to change how you see and react to things. Never lose yourself. You know, we are remodeled when we continually renew our mind. We transform completely when we are not allowing our mind to always be in conformity with the system and negative pattern of the world. When we keep on renewing our mind, then you will know what to do in situations where every other person is lost. That is when we experience peace, when every other person is in chaos. That is when we stand mature, when the next person or other people seem immature. And this is when change comes from inside out. I'm here to tell you this. Mindset, your mindset is a big deal and needs to be paid attention to. What is mindset? Mindset is the mental inclination of a person or someone's frame of mind. You can also say it's a pattern. It's the pattern people think and respond, act in situations. Nobody acts differently from their mindset. The way you think is the same way you react to situation. We form our belief system or mind habits as a result of the training we receive, the neighborhood we grew, life experience, background, and association. If you are on social media, you will agree with me when I say it is the largest community where you see people display different mindsets, both good and bad. There are two kinds of people: the ones that conform to the system and pattern of the flow of everything. They are about what is popular. The second set are the ones that are about transformation. The ones that conform to the system and pattern of the flow of everything. When you see them act this way, you know that, okay, this one or this person is conforming to the negative pressure of the society. They are very competitive on social media and in real life. It has eaten so deep into them, they see everyone as a competitor or rival. This set of people, they are often driven with the desire to show off any achievement with the intention, please underline the word intention, to prove to their assumed rivals they have it going well for them. Well, the society forced most of them into this because it's always comparing people. And because they are already on the lane of conformity, they have no choice but to join the bandwagon. Number 2, they highly respect money and status. It was once said that money cannot buy respect and trust. But now, it is the opposite. Because people have this mentality that puts people's pocket before their value or self-worth. For instance, the reception a rich young man that finds himself in an event hall filled with people and no vacant seat gets is different from the reception a poor man gets in similar situation. This is just one out of many examples. Sadly, most people are conforming without realizing. In organized institution, it is now the order of the day. Today you stand a chance of being looked down on, spoken to with little respect if you are not rich, if you don't have the bag. But if you have money, you are trusted more, highly regarded, even without good morals. And because more people are already conforming to the system and how things are, that has made this generation careless. They care less about morals. and it's the new norm. Thirdly, they are desperate. Why are they desperate? Because they now believe that people respect money more than integrity. So they become ruthless in making the money. All they need to know is what to do to get this money. Then leave the rest for them to execute. The reason we have so much crime and mind-boggling updates today. Fourthly, fake lifestyle. Today, money is tied to self-worth, and money and luxury can afford love and acceptance. So they want you to believe they have reached the heights they are yet to attain. They lie, they mimic, just to impress the world and their friends. Make believe. A woman was disgraced for this. She tried to impress those that she does not know, those that turned around to mock her when her lies were uncovered. This is what social media and the society pushed her into, and she conformed to the norms, and it played out in her decisions. Why wouldn't people want to live fake lifestyle when they believe that is the way to be accepted? Everyone is packaging. If you don't package, no one is going to regard you or take you serious. So this has driven so many living this way. The fifth attribute, they trend with everything. They flow with everything going on in the society. They can't be left out. They are part of it all. Just like water flows out of the sink, that is how they flow with the trend. No restriction. They even try to put you down. If you are ignorant of the pettiness going on online, they're like, you don't know what's up, you don't know what's going on. They trend with everything. The last one, they idolize. I am not against admiration. I am not against respect for people. But there is a thin line between deep admiration and idolatry. It is so thin you might just pass without realizing you've crossed the line. This is when you argue so much and even fight because of those you deeply admire. You are always checking up, fashioning your life after them. How does this lifestyle affect you? It leads to depression, discontentment, loss of self. Remember what I'm talking about today. Never lose yourself. And not against mentoring or mentorship. But where I have problem with it is when the mentor tries to take away your originality. Because a mentor is supposed to help you see all the beautiful things about you by teaching, encouraging you on how to be your best, not his or her best. The reason for mentorship is to have you learn from the person and amplify all you have learned to become the best version of yourself, not the second best version of someone else. Moving on to the next category of people, and that is those geared towards growth and personal development. This is the right mindset for us. When you see this set of people, you will recognize them with these attributes. They are always evolving. That's the first one. They are always evolving. They find it extremely difficult to be the same person they were some minutes ago. They simply want to stay refined. And the best way they do this is by the renewal of their mind. Renewing their mind. The mind most times can be very, very unruly. But they always keep taming it by investing time and energy with people and things that adds to them. They have dreams and they devise reasonable means to achieve it. They set short and long-term goals and work continuously towards meeting up with them. Number 2, they think possible. Jesus encouraged us to think this way when he said, with God, all things are possible. These people, impossible is nothing to them, and there is nothing anyone can do to make them stop believing that they will succeed. They believe there is always a way. So they say things like, I don't know how, but I know it will be done. They are the pace setters. I want to encourage every youth, pay more attention to your true self. The scripture says that by continuously renewing our mind and becoming transformed, we will be able to understand the will of God for us. That is when we start understanding who we are. Don't be conformed. There are so many false information on net today. So many are self-acclaimed journalists. I call them self-acclaimed because they weren't trained for it. So they share their opinions. They share half-truths. So it is time to start separating the wheat from the chaff. Never lose yourself. You lose yourself when you follow the popular wrong opinion. It is said, broad is the path that leads to destruction. And for the fact that something is popular does not always mean it's right. You lose yourself when you want to be someone else. Be yourself. Every other person is taken. You lose yourself when you don't renew your mind. You lose yourself when you are bending to negative pressure of the society. You lose yourself when all that matters to you is acceptance and validation. You lose yourself when you prefer selfishness to love. Your transformation is now. Never ever lose yourself.